Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 126. Hi, hello, hi. Welcome back to the show. We got a new guy here, Mr. Kyle. Hello, Kyle.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. Um,
Thank you.
My first guest in a while.
and yeah, it has been a while. And the rest of us are here too, but we're not special. Let's see. Short week. We recorded on Tuesday, and now this is Sunday, and somehow we still have over a page. That's impressive.
Which is good.
Busy week.
Yeah,
I fear for what would it have been like if we recorded normally, because this feels like a full week.
Yeah, and it's definitely not.
Well, I guess no sugarcoat. Let's get into this. Hogwarts Legacy is coming out this week, on the 7th, so Tuesday, for the people that bought the deluxe edition, and everybody else gets it on February 10th, which is Friday, and my birthday.
yeah.
Nice. My birthday's on Sunday.
Bro, for real?
Yeah, like a
Everybody
week
has
from
a
today.
birthday.
Dude, February is becoming a super exhausting month. Like already, my birthday and Valentine's Day being so close together was a pain. But now now you're like the fifth person I've discovered since the beginning of this year that has a February birthday.
Yeah, I know several people with February birthdays. It's crazy.
I used to know like nobody, and now all of a sudden everybody. Like literally last night we were out celebrating one of my buddy's birthdays, and then what'd you say yours was?
The 12th.
The 12th.
Yeah.
Man, you're even closer to Valentine's Day. Screw that noise.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel for
it's
you.
I feel very overshadowed every year, but it's fine.
I do
How our
too. I'm
dad
not sure if it
feels
has anything
about-
to do with the birthday, but
Yeah, no, it probably doesn't.
dang.
Our dad's is December 21st, so he's right next to Christmas.
That's rough. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, when's the Switch version come out? I can
They have
June.
Oh yeah, I
Dang.
didn't know if they officially announced it. And then PS4 and Xbox One are also coming just later.
Okay.
This is just the next gen first.
Next
so
gen
that
and
they don't
PC,
have-
yeah.
Yeah. So that there isn't the issue Cyberpunk had, which is smart.
Yeah, that was horrible. I got that when I on release. God awful.
The
Put it on PC.
like the base version. Were you playing it? What were you playing it on?
PC.
Okay.
Yeah, it was still glitchy, and I know it wasn't like anywhere near
Like
what
the PS4,
console versions
yeah.
had. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, none of them were
it was
good.
rough.
I bet.
No, but
Yeah.
PC should
There
have
was
had no issues.
one of the early missions. You have to go into this like building, and I went in the building and immediately fell through the floor. Like and it was on repeat. I went in over and over again, and every single time I went in, I would fall through the floor. It was horrible. I couldn't
people
do the
try
mission.
very hard to actually do that though for speed runs. So
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, but if you
whenever you're just a
fall
casual
through the
player,
floor and you crash, is that a speedrun attempt?
well, I wasn't
The
even
game
crashing. I
closed, I
just fell through the floor and would die on like the kill barrier.
Yeah, so like what kind of what strat is that for speedrunning?
don't worry.
No
we figured-
stats. That's percent.
Yeah, yeah, death percent for sure.
Go into this building that we didn't load in yet.
Don't worry, we put a kill floor below it.
Yeah, we made sure the kill floor's there, but
Don't
building
worry, you're
is-
not gonna fall infinitely.
Yep,
You're just stupid for
exactly
coming in
that.
here.
Exactly that.
So PlayStation is giving Hogwarts Legacy avatars for doing a house cup on the Hogwarts Legacy page. It will all be unlocked on the day the podcast comes out, so Wednesday, and start leaving on the 16th. I have
Oh, that's
no
not
idea
very
what that
long.
means.
I can explain. So like the little avatars, like profile images.
Oh,
for
yeah, okay.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PSP.
You can
Okay.
unlock them, but so most of them leave in like April, but the top quiz doesn't finish unlocking till the 8th. but then that one leaves on the 16th, but it does have profile images with it.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
all
is that
for
what you were sending in the
PS5.
chat the other day?
Right.
Yeah,
How to
yeah.
answer the questions properly, yes.
Okay, I was wondering what that was about.
I still have not done all of that. Done some of it though.
So it's who's all getting that when it comes out? Alex, I assume you're getting it.
I've got a timer going on my PS5
Oh yeah, you
that says
started
1
downloading it,
day.
right?
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
day and 4 hours.
Well,
Hey,
I'm also getting it on launch. I've got the deluxe edition, supposedly arriving Tuesday, if Best Buy will ship it.
good luck
I
with that.
have it, but I can't pre-download it yet. So maybe
Ah.
tomorrow or Tuesday I'll be able to pre-download.
Oh, are you buying it on PC?
Yeah,
They're not allowing pre-download.
That's lame.
that makes sense. It's
Yeah,
lame, but
because
it makes sense.
if you could pre-download on PC, people are gonna
Yeah,
instantly figure out how to run that.
exactly.
The only problem is just how big it is.
Yeah.
It's like 70 or somewhere between 70 and 80
Yeah,
gigs.
it's huge for sure. Let's see. Maybe look it up on
I got
Steam Store.
Hogwarts Legacy the day it came out, and I spent the whole day downloading the game.
Nice.
I mean, that's what people say. They're like, I took off work for this. Why won't you let me pre-download? And it's like, because you're on
Same.
PC.
Yeah.
Pain.
Take the
Uh,
day after off.
At least it's not like PS4 where like the download speed was capped.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
saying
that
you gotta
always
have
drove me
85
crazy.
gigs of available space.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, 85 gigs.
Let's
That's
see.
almost like half a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, well, you know.
All right. Marvel's Midnight Suns director calls DC's plans a nightmare for gaming crossover. Wow,
Yeah,
they
they
just shit
plan.
on DC like that, just straight up.
DC's like, we plan to make a huge extended world connected in games, and it's like, uh-huh. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, that does not sound
The way I
amazing.
feel about DC talking about stuff makes me feel the same way when I talk about Sonic Team doing things or Sega in general. Really, it's like that's
You
probably not
can
gonna work
have
out.
good ideas, but that's not going to work out exactly.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's more specifically Sonic Team, but
Mhm.
Like, I know Wolverine's probably going to be canon with the Spider-Man games. But that's still different than, hey, a bunch of teams come together and make a extended universe in video games. All right,
yeah,
have fun.
it's different in
Cool.
movies, but in gaming, I don't. I mean, if it's like a continual series, that's something. But across different series, this is something entirely different.
Especially across different developers as well.
That's yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At least Insomniac's also making Wolverine.
Yeah.
Square
I'm
Enix.
pretty excited for that. Well, sorry, that's all I was saying.
When does Midnight Suns come out?
It's
I
out.
don't know.
Oh,
It's
this is
been
how
out.
this shows you how out of touch I am with a lot of this stuff.
I don't know.
Oh, it came out March last year. Okay.
Yeah, and they're still
Oh, dang it.
releasing DLC for it.
Yeah.
PC Gamer calls it completely brilliant with a score of 88 out of 100. I don't know if you can be completely brilliant and only get a B.
That's on, that's on
Incredibly
Midnight Suns.
brilliant, B plus.
This is the best game I've ever played. B. Wow.
Oh.
I rate it at a 6. It's so good.
All right. Square Enix announces declining financial results, planning multiple new games, including new IP. Oh, this is one of the things I had put in the rumor stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like rumoring a lot of Switch related things.
Got you.
Even
yeah,
though a lot of the
this
stuff
was
that they've done on Switch is like quote underperformed.
this is the official announcement, but maybe if they stopped doing NFTs or would focus on, the big series more.
Or also just stop setting completely
Or
unobtainable goals for sales
for
numbers.
sales or
No.
selling limited copies of physical games, Final Fantasy Pixel Reimagined.
I
I wonder
mean,
why you have so many problems, Square.
Square's not the only one doing stupid shit like that. They're just the only one suffering for their stupid decisions.
Well, someone's got to take the blame.
Someone's gotta do it.
Do you know Square's biggest failure was Final Fantasy 14, and now that's their biggest savior.
That is funny.
Oh yeah, because who called it a
Yes,
failure?
they can.
Square Enix.
No, the original one was a failure though. This is after they destroyed the world with like a huge cinematic cutscene. They rebuilt the game from the ground up.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I had no clue what Square even developed until you said that.
Yeah.
I had
I'm
no
so
clue.
glad I'm not the only one that's out of touch with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Although I did know that. Yeah, they're the Final Fantasy guys.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Forspoken. That's
They
it's
made
getting a
that,
lot of
but
mixed reviews on PlayStation right now.
yeah.
Power Wash Simulator. Okay, I got a better idea now.
Basically, if it's a JRPG, they probably made it.
Probably, yeah.
It's a safe
That
guess.
or Bandai Namco also makes quite a few.
That's true.
That's true.
The PlayStation Plus collection. Ugh. I almost said Plus collection.
It's
The PlayStation Plus collection that is offered for PS5 users will no longer be offered starting on May 9th.
But this is if
really
you have a PS5 and you have PlayStation Plus. There's 19 games that are like big name games.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, from like PS4.
Yeah.
That's from what I understand, that's like the Game Pass, like the Xbox Game Pass, but it's for PlayStation, right?
Right, but they're about to remove these 19 games. Like they were giving these forever if you
Right.
just had a PS5 and PlayStation Plus. So it's The Last of Us and Uncharted 4 and
God of War
Batman,
and Persona
Resident.
5 and
No, Persona 5 is not on this list. God of War is though. Final Fantasy 15 is. Resident
Yeah.
Evil 7 is. Detroit Become
Jeez.
Human. Bloodborne.
Wait,
Do we know
I
anything
thought the
about
OG
why
Persona
they're
5 was on the Plus collection. Am I tripping?
Not in not in these 19.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just these 19 are going to be being removed on May.
okay? So it's not the whole thing that's going away.
No, it's not the whole thing. Just these 19 that they were.
Okay,
And
I
if you
got you.
get them already in your library, you can't lose them. It's
Yeah,
just they
Gotcha.
won't be.
so if you go to the
Available
store,
anyway.
go to collections, scroll down to the PS Plus collections, scroll to the right to view all, and then you can you can just put them all in your library. You don't have to download them, but you add them to your library, and then they're there forever.
Wait.
So if you want them and you haven't got them, go do that before you forget.
Mhm.
We know why they're taking them off, or just like to make room for other things.
It's more than likely the PS5's now selling, so they don't have to
Be
Right.
like,
give
please
those
come
away.
get a PS5.
Right.
Yeah.
As if the PS Plus collection was really the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Not.
It was just a
not-
good variety of games, though. Like you've got one of like every genre. In here,
Yeah, and a
which
lot
is-
of them are like best of their genre from that generation.
That's true.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like Game of the Year winners and 10 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s.
I'd say that for Bloodborne if they ever like took it up to 60 FPS and got rid of some of the anti-aliasing that was kind of necessary on the PS4, but I really need FromSoft to make a new Bloodborne game or a remaster like they did with Dark Souls. I love that game.
Yeah, I remember having a lot
don't.
of buddies that were super into Bloodborne back in the day.
Hmm. It's an amazing game. It's so much fun.
I guess I should play it. But I've got a lot of games that I
Yeah.
need to finish playing first.
We all do.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Switch game
Several
vouchers are
open games.
available again.
Sweet.
So that's awesome. If you don't remember, it's basically you pay $100 and you get 2 vouchers for digital games. So you
The
save
only
$10 a game.
I only saw 2 pre-order games on it though, Kirby and something else, and it's not Tears of the Kingdom.
But
Mm.
it might
Well, that
be.
kind of sucks.
It's it changes closer to releases because the last time there's something I wanted and it wasn't there until like a week before the release.
Maybe.
Uh oh yeah, the Switch Joy-Con drift lawsuit has been dismissed by an American judge.
Amazing.
I don't
Nintendo stays winning.
I don't
Apparently.
really understand.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
why.
not.
was
I
other
read
than
the
the
article and I was like, I really don't understand the reasoning behind it.
other than the judges like video games, get this out of the courtroom.
Yeah. Um.
When out of my courtroom, out of my town. Case dismissed.
Basically.
Let's see.
Drift is hella annoying though.
Oh, okay. So originally it was ruled that the mothers in the case couldn't proceed with the class action. However, the case continued and it ultimately was a factor about whether or not kids could sue. So like a political thing, legal thing.
Was
Okay.
was it decided kids can't sue?
So, according to Axios,
That's
the
just a
Switch
weird
comes with an
precedent.
end-user license agreement, quote, which disallows lawsuits and forces uh, aggrieved parties to go into arbitration. I thought it seems like it's supposed to be aggravated or whatever. Parties to go into arbitration, but the parents' lawyers argued the kids were too young to be bound by it. So,
Got
Switch
you.
has a thing in the license agreement that says you can't sue us, but they were
Huh.
like, kids are too stupid and young to be bound by an in-user license agreement.
Yeah.
A
And
They
then
signed
previous,
it, so.
yeah,
But well,
a previous decision was upheld that the parents were the actual owners of the Switch systems, even though their children had received them as gifts. Because of this, the
mhm.
kids couldn't sue over their consoles breaking.
Well,
Interesting.
there's also the fact that technically the kids can't sign it anyways because you're
mean,
supposed to, you know, have an adult look at it.
Yeah.
right.
Um, Meanwhile, there are still 2 other cases Nintendo has been dealing with over Joy-Con drift. Um, However, they've been on hold since early 2020 and 2021. Clients from those suits, as well as over 40 others, are going through arbitration.
Mm.
yeah.
40. Good grief.
So, okay. So it's not like it's all done. It's just that specific one with the
It's
kids
done.
involved is done because kids can't
Okay.
sue.
Makes sense, kind of.
Yes.
Because I
I
was going to
mean,
say, like,
kids shouldn't sue, but to say that kids can't sue, I don't know. I mean, I can't really think of any off the top of my head, like any reasons off the top of my head why a kid would need to sue. But to just take away the privilege to sue or the right to sue,
It's a
I
I
weird.
don't
don't think
know.
it's like a global decision. I think it's just like in this case,
Right,
kids can't sue because they improperly agreed to the license
right.
agreement.
Well, I can understand that then.
Yeah, like I get that part, but I don't want that case to die because like even if the kids can't sue, like the Joy-Con are still broken. Like we went through this whole thing just because a couple kids can't argue in the one case. Okay, but there's still others, so
Yeah.
we'll see how the rest of that
Yeah.
plays out.
An insane
Who
amount of
knows?
them.
We will be watching it. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been
Please fix
watching it
Joy Cons, Nintendo.
forever now.
PlayStation makes history with record $8.8 billion in earnings over the holiday season last year. That is
Impressive.
frighteningly large.
Very
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, games are huge.
I mean, yeah, but $8.8 billion.
That's just great. Like,
That's wildly large.
That's why Google and Amazon are all always like, I want in the game market, and then they don't understand
Tomb
anything
Raider
about
Luna exclusive.
it. Please stop saying that. It makes me upset. Because
Please,
I know
Dude.
it's gonna be true.
The only Amazon gaming experience I have any experience with is New World. I don't know if any of y'all ever played that.
Is that on Luna?
No, it's on Steam. It was a Steam game.
Oh, was it like a giveaway or something? Or did they
No,
make
it
it?
was yeah, they made it. It's a MMORPG, and I'm struggling to say really anything nice about it.
damn.
I mean,
Well,
it was
it is an Amazon product.
yeah, it's an Amazon Games product, but it was fun up until about 30 hours in, and then you realize that the late game is completely unbalanced and unfun. So,
Love that.
yeah, that's
Ouch.
fine.
Okay. So, on to Collector's Corner. Um, I'm sorry for the pause. I looked at my phone for a notification from Reddit, and it was an Autobot sending me a completely randomly generated string of characters.
Is that for you?
We love auto mods. Yeah, so Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we go around and talk about games been playing and anything we picked up, if so, or whatever. So, Kyle, why don't you start us off this week as the guest?
All right. Well, I picked up Chivalry 2 this week. I don't know if y'all know anything about it, but it's medieval warfare PvP game.
So, like For
Really
Honor?
fun. Yeah, except it's more based on like knights and less based on like samurais, how For Honor is. But it is very similar to
Oh,
the
so
combat
it's just focused on
system.
knights instead of having like samurais and Vikings and
Yeah,
knights and whatever else.
right. Yeah, like you have
Okay,
4 different types of knights that you can play, and they all clash instead of in For Honor where you have several different cultures coming together in one game. But yeah,
gotcha.
it's really fun, really hard. I'm not very good at it, but it's fun.
That's okay. I'm not good at most games.
Yeah, well, I feel you. And then I picked Destiny 2 back up after like a 2-month hiatus from it,
Oh no,
and yeah, and I am once again back in the Destiny 2 sinkhole. So
I'm mourning
that's
for
been
you. I've
yeah,
got
that's
a
been like the majority of my time.
I've got a buddy up here that I work with that plays a lot of Destiny too.
I love the game, but Lord, I know that it's so unhealthy for me to be playing it again.
Yeah, literally every Destiny 2 player I've ever talked to has been like, "Man, this game is great. Don't ever play it."
Literally,
This
you will get sucked in and not be able to stop. It's completely horrible and amazing at the same time. Um, Also picked up Don't Starve Together on the Steam store to get the free copy to send to a friend, and then lo and behold, all of my friends already have it, so doesn't even matter.
Ouch.
But yeah, I've started playing that a little bit,
That's when you
and
just
that's
hold it until someone doesn't have it.
yeah, that's about it. I play Elden Ring pretty consistently, so I've played a little bit of that. I'm currently on my 4th playthrough. I'm about to beat uh Radon for the 5th or the 4th time. Sorry.
Dang.
So that's fun. That's about it. That's pretty much what I've played this week.
Heck yeah.
Destiny, Don't Starve, Elden Ring, Chivalry.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Cooper, hit us up. What you got?
Um,
I've been the dogs. Well, I've been playing a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, um, Rocket League.
Rocket League. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, that's new for you.
They got a event right now with like some rappers' music, and I was like, oh, it is kind of good, so I grinded it.
Oh,
and
that's
got it
kind of
on.
good.
I have no idea who this guy is, and I'm not gonna remember it as soon as I stop playing. But that's pretty good music.
Yeah,
The fact that he said some rappers' music.
Yeah, this is why like we need more guests on the show because we need like a sobering reminder that the stuff that Cooper says in Collector's Corner is like just totally out there.
The thing that he said was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I mean, if that doesn't tell you enough right there.
Minecraft.
There it is. We were joking while you were gone.
Standard.
With Kyle, we were like, "This is exactly what he's gonna say."
Damn.
We're 2 for 3 so
Let's-
far. We're in
Yeah,
the black.
let's wait for the other one.
Splatoon.
Oh yeah, we did play Splatoon today.
Yeah.
Didn't play today, but I did play some Splatoon this week. I forgot about that.
And I've been playing a little bit of Scribble Knots. You know the old game from the Wii U.
Oh, dude, that game is so old.
Wasn't Scribblenauts a DS game?
Wait, was it?
I think it started as a DS game, but then they
Oh wow.
ported it over to Wii so that you could actually play with your friend,
Yeah,
like with your
Scribblenauts
family.
was it was a DS game originally,
Oh wow.
but it's since been ported to iOS, Android, Wii U, 3DS, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's had a release in years though.
Yeah. No,
The
it's-
last,
it's-
the most
yeah,
recent
it's been a
one
long
was
time.
Scribblenauts Showdown in 2018. for
Right, where
Switch,
it was a
PS4,
versus
and Xbox
game.
One. Yeah. Hard
Not
game.
Showdown.
It's not the same.
Yeah, no,
guarantee
it
it
got
ain't.
a 67% or 64 on Metacritic for PS4 and a 47 on Metacritic for Switch.
Oof.
See,
Pain.
Why is the Xbox
Rough.
version 2 points better on Metacritic than the PS4 version? How does
That's a
that make
great
sense?
question.
What in the world?
Because nobody
They
plays
just
games
did
on
better. That's all
Xbox.
it is.
So if you play it, if you
There's-
bring your game over to Xbox, you'll get a better score.
It's just slightly better because there's nothing else to play.
It's not
Yeah.
an FPS or a sports game. It automatically gets a higher score.
Dude, seriously.
You brought
Everyone I
it
know that plays
over?
Xbox, the only thing they play is FIFA or 2K.
See?
It's it's crazy.
What else you got?
and then what else have I been playing?
Well, you don't know.
Wait, that's so weird. This week went by fast, dude.
Well,
That's
yeah, it
because
was a
we've
short
had
week.
5 days between recordings.
Oh, that's crazy. That's freaking me out. Okay, that makes way more sense. What else did I play? I think that's about it, though. I didn't really play a lot.
Wow, no Among Us?
No
What's it
Among
say?
Us.
Wow.
No event
Mm.
right now. I'm waiting for the next crossover.
Well, I'll put in as a little side bit that you played 29 hours on my Among Us account. So to say no Among Us at all is kind of, it wasn't this week, but
Okay, yeah, no Among
It
Us
w-
in this past week.
yeah, it was pretty recent. You can't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was while I was
You
in North
went over
Carolina.
to Kyle's
Yeah.
for 29 hours
No.
He was here for a full 2 days. Like
and
Yeah,
played Among Us
Yeah.
over half of that time.
yeah, he
Maybe.
grinded it out, bro. He
Literally, I
I
did every
made you.
crossover.
What are you talking about? I made you.
Oh no, I said maybe.
Oh, I thought you said he
No,
made me.
no.
Okay.
He made me get him.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
I locked him
I'm
up in
holding
my little boy dungeon and made him play Among Us for 29 hours straight.
Yeah, I'm holding you at NZAP point, bro. You better go. Oh.
Nah, but now Kyle has every cosmic cube available, bro. They're all
Yeah,
cubes.
Yeah, so there's nothing
and
for
that's a
Kyle to
problem.
do.
Oh Lord.
That's good. Uh, let's see, Cameron.
So obviously played Splatoon 3, Fire Emblem Engage. I beat Astra's Playroom.
Nice.
Yeah, the freaking
Yeah, the
The
PlayStation one.
demo that came
the
with you.
demo game that came with my PS5. I finally beat it. Um,
I mean, let's be real though. That was basically Mario clone.
it was a platformer, yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good.
Um,
I thought it was really really good.
it was
For
very
being
interesting.
free, it's
Yeah, I
great.
mean they
10
Yeah, for
they
out
did
of
being
well
free,
with
10.
it,
like
I
but yeah.
like as a game in a vacuum, it's not really that cool. But like when the PS5 first came out and the just feeling the adaptive triggers and stuff was so cool that
True.
Yep.
that's kind of what
yeah.
made it
Very
fun was
true.
like it was the PS5 tech and it not really that the game itself is all that special.
Also, a lot of the references are really fun. The fact that one of the achievements is just called Jason because you're hiding under rain.
Yeah, it's like so full of love and like PlayStation history. It's
hmm
really cool.
It's like how uh the Mario All Stars should have been, you know, instead of it being just the 3 games on an emulator. It should have been like bigger, you know,
Yeah.
which
And we
feels
could
weird to say
start with
about a
adding Mario
demo.
Galaxy 2, but that's long
That,
dead.
yeah, you know, I
You know,
like how
if I
everyone
could pick
thought
one thing,
that
it
was
would
going to
be
come in.
that. I'm like, the DS stuff's really cool, but the game is mostly there. It's the fact that Galaxy 2's not there.
Yeah.
That's more
Mm,
annoying.
yeah, there's the big issue.
What else you got?
Um, let's see, not much. I've been house sitting for a friend, so uh, been just watching TV while working on my project, my little secret project for the channel. Um, because I forgot my Elgato, so I couldn't do anything. So
Incredible.
I
Let's
was like, well,
go.
that was very smart of me. Good job, me. Because it is very hard to record Engage when I have no way to record Engage. You know,
Mm.
so instead I've only played Splatoon 3,
Well,
and not much of it.
Fair
some weeks
enough.
are those weeks.
Mhm. Um, so yeah, I lost half the week to being here, which is fine. I watched Teen Titans and some Batman movies. There's just some DC movies and some Scott the Woz.
Sweet.
Nice. Alex?
Okay, mine's gonna be chaos. Let's put it like that.
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start with the stupid one. I opened Village literally to get one achievement so I could delete Village off my PS5. Because I didn't craft the bomb during Rose's DLC, so I didn't get achievement for crafting everything.
Ah,
So I loaded a save where I had the materials.
smart.
Then I played Reverse for a bit just to try it because I haven't played it since when I played the beta. It's fine, but nobody's really playing it, and it's really unbalanced because everybody who is has like all the stuff, and it feels exactly like it did when I played the beta. So I don't know why it was took forever to actually come out. There's like no difference from what I can tell. Okay, I
Reasons.
played the yeah reasons I guess. I played Fire Emblem Engage, Splatoon 3, uh, but not much in either. Just playing them.
Yeah.
Right.
I just downloaded the demo for Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line
Oh,
for
that came
Final
out. I forgot
Fantasy.
about that.
Yeah, I forgot the demo came out, so I was like, "Ooh, I want to play that." So I just downloaded it. Have not played it, but it is downloaded now.
What is that exactly?
It is a rhythm game that has Final Fantasy music, like over 200 songs.
Interesting. Okay.
Let's see, I'm very. I played a lot of Batman Telltale, but
Nice.
I'm having to replay an entire chapter because it crashed. We talked about this a little
Oh yeah,
earlier.
cloud saves being bad.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, now the cloud save's on. I was just being lazy and didn't have it. Or it was on automatically, but now it's uploaded myself so it won't happen again that way. And I don't have to replay the chapter entirely. Let's see. I tried to play Erica, which is a PS4 game. It might be on other things. But it was like the best way to play is using your phone.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
And I was like,
Interesting.
PS4
then
game.
then I will play it later. I'm not dealing with that.
The best way to
Oh,
play
that
is to not.
I don't think
Easy.
I talked about that. Yeah, exactly. Think I bought this week? I'm not entirely sure. One of my roommates said I should play The Evil Within
Oh, you talked
because
about that last week. They like convinced you to
yeah,
buy it.
and it was on sale for, or the two together were on sale for like $15 with all the DLC,
Yeah.
which one of them normally costs 20. So I'm like, yeah, that's a good deal,
Wait.
or more than 20 for one. Um, let's see. I think that might be everything. Not, yeah, that sounds like everything I've done this week.
Sick.
It's just been a crazy week from working all closing shifts. And if
Mm.
one of the
Understandable.
people hadn't helped me last night, I would have gotten home way later.
Also understandable.
Yeah, because I was closing the beverage island, and beverage island has like 15 things you have to close.
Mm.
That was not the
Love
way it
that
was with
Destiny grind for you.
Yeah,
Not Destiny. Disney.
this.
Disney. Yeah,
Definitely not Destiny.
it's just too much to close for one person.
Yeah.
Seems like
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would not want to go work at Disney.
I had someone else helping me, but they got to leave almost an hour before I did.
Dang.
So they
Standard.
had to leave at when their time was scheduled. So I was the one set to actually fully close. And it's
Hmm.
just so many things.
Yeah. Especially when you're brand new.
Exactly.
Yeah, eventually you learn it and then you don't get in closing shifts. And so you're back to not knowing what to do.
Dang.
I love that for you.
Hmm. Um,
I mean, I even have that notebook, which is so helpful.
Bomber's Notebook.
Would no. I was like, what? And then no, 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 no. Also,
um,
for legal reasons, that's a joke.
um, all right, I'll finish this off here. Let's see. I blew my third tire.
No.
That's
Damn.
yeah,
Yay.
yeah, and they were closed today, so we used Jules' car to
That
get groceries
sucks.
today, and then I'm gonna have to work from home tomorrow, so I can go and get that done. But I'm gonna get this one fixed under warranty. I'm gonna have them rotated and balanced, and I'm gonna buy warranties for the rest of the tires because I don't trust anything anymore with these things. And then as soon as I can, I am getting smaller wheels with bigger tires, so I can stop dealing with this.
Are they just?
Mhm.
I'm so confused. Why do they pop?
They're low profile tires, like they're performance tires.
Oh, the ones that look
Yeah.
fancy, but they're not good for.
Daily
Yeah,
driving
they
when you
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
in a state in a country with horrible road maintenance.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Just get out there and tar the road yourself, Grant.
That's the American way.
Yeah, pay me, don't pay your taxes.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It's like how just call Papa John's. Hey, can you come retar this entire road?
Are they still doing that?
I thought that was
Yeah.
Domino's doing that.
Oh, sorry, wrong pizza place then. But yes, I'm
'Cause-
pretty sure they still
Yeah, they like
do
patch
it.
the road and then put a big Domino's stamp on top of it.
Good
yeah.
enough. Hey, if they're actually willing to fix the road,
I mean, like,
Thanks, corporate America.
yeah. So that was fun, and literally it was because I was going to my buddy's house whose birthdays it was yesterday. Uh, I stopped at the corner gas station to get some drinks, and then from there to his house, which is like at most a quarter mile, blew the tire, changed it at his house, and then he was like, "Yeah, let's go to Maggie's." And Maggie's is the pub that we went to last night that is literally across the street from my apartment complex. So I could have just not left.
Cool.
I could have just not left and met him there. But instead,
You're
I got
like,
to blow my
oh.
third tire.
You're like, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, sweet. So
that one hurt.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. I'll have these tires gone soon enough. Let's see. In terms of like stuff I actually played, I've been playing a lot more on my Vitas, trying out some stuff. Super Stardust Delta I found is a super fun twin stick shooter. I've been playing a lot of that. I also found a survival horror game on there that's like 2D old school style, called
Nice.
like Lone Survivor, I think. So I've only played a little bit of it, but I'm trying to play more of it. It looks really nice. Played some Splatoon today with you guys, and busted out the Analog Pocket again. Been playing some Harvest Moon. Oh yeah, and also I finally watched the new Black Panther movie. It came out on Disney Plus
Yeah.
this week.
Love it.
It
I
was.
still have not seen it.
I have not finished it because I had to stop like right before like the final climax, like the last 30 minutes.
Right.
Because I had to go pick Jewel up from a friend's place. And then I couldn't finish it with her because she was like, "Well, I don't want to see it unless I watch it from the beginning." So I have to.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we watched something else instead. But I've got to finish it. But so far, it's mostly just been like depressing. Like it's got all the usual Marvel tropes in it. Like there's humor and good moments and stuff, and lots of good action. But like starting out with having to go through T'Challa's death and like all the stuff they crafted around it, and like there's a bunch of emotional drag in there. That's
I was gonna say because this is the first Black Panther that we've had since
he
Yep.
died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, and like
Chadwick Boseman.
the way they like set it up in the universe as his death is like just super disheartening.
Yeah, probably.
And like I know it'll probably work out in the end of the movie because it almost always does, but
Yeah.
it's been pretty sad. But also it gets really good. I really enjoy the Black Panther movies. This one has a lot of like Mesoamerican kind of
Right.
culture in it, which is super fascinating. I really like the Black Panther movies because of how much like they focus on culture of different parts of the world. So like the Mesoamerican Mayan kind of culture is super cool to see. And like the universe for that village of people is super awesome. So I recommend it, even without having seen the ending. Yeah, I think it's
Is it
pretty
on
good.
Disney Plus?
Yeah, it
Yes,
literally
it
just
is.
came out this
Okay.
week. That's why I
It-
watched it.
Yeah,
sweet,
it dropped
okay, yeah.
on the first.
It's been a hot second since I've actually looked on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Here.
I tried to watch Thor: Love and Thunder. Didn't get very far in it because it wasn't really that encapsulating. But I'm gonna give it another shot. I think I just wasn't in the mood for a
The
movie.
last 15 minutes are the best part of that movie.
Oh yeah.
It is. It is okay.
It's in like I got to see it for free, and like in theaters, and like in theaters it wasn't too bad, but like it's more of a fun quote unquote movie than like a Marvel movie. I think.
Fun, quote unquote movie.
Yeah, I mean, I could tell it was like goofy because
It's not actually
like,
a movie, clearly.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's not a movie.
Wait.
That is
Oh,
what
well.
you said, Cooper.
Damn.
Oh well. Yeah, it's basically the same meaning.
I don't think that's
How'd
how
you
that
get in
works.
for free though? Did you get like free tickets or?
I
it's called
won
the back door.
Not exactly.
The
Do you
back rooms.
remember? Do you remember when they would like watch for people doing that?
Yeah, because everybody
Oh,
was
yeah.
constantly doing it.
Yeah,
it was
it's
so
almost like
easy.
you shouldn't open a theater in a college town.
Exactly.
Or maybe
Yeah,
just
no.
don't
You don't want it
provide
to happen.
17 different back entrances.
Exactly.
Theater.
Exactly.
Disney has two.
I mean,
They have the
or you can
front
just put
entrance and the
fire
back
alarms on
entrance.
those instead of.
But
instead
what
of
if I
just
need to go back
letting-
out to my car?
Sucks.
Yeah, sucks.
Dang.
Fatso, walk an extra quarter mile.
Oh god. Show your ticket stub, god dang it.
Yeah. Uh, um, I think that's about it. It hasn't been all that much, but I feel like I'm missing one thing. Oh yeah, I've
Yep.
been doing some reorganizing. I can't really show that or anything, but it's mostly been downstairs because I had like some stuff on one of my bookshelves downstairs. It was like my box for Ring Fit Adventure and like a G Fuel box and like some other stupid crap. And I was like, I'm throwing the G Fuel box away because that's stupid. And like Ring Fit Adventure is cool, but I feel like there's a lot cooler things I could display. So now I have like a little Splatoon setup with my Splatoon Switch box and the Splatoon water gun that Target made back in the day.
I remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
pre-order. That was, dude. They didn't actually give that out for a pre-order bonus. That's the funny thing. They just, at least at our Target,
Oh,
they were
man.
like, well, we're selling this actually. Fuck you.
Yeah, Target did that with a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of stuff back in the day.
You pre-ordered this? No. Here's
That
the
you don't
game.
understand. You get the game. You come pay $5 for this
For this stupid
jank
water
ass
gun.
Rubik's cube.
Or
Do
those,
you
yeah.
remember the Mario Kart 8 Rubik's cube that
Yeah,
didn't
heavy
work?
quotations around Rubik's Cube.
You can buy a
Cube.
cube with pretty pictures. It
Yeah, it's like it's
supposedly
almost like you
turns.
filled a Rubik's Cube with glue and then just tried to wash it out.
Mhm.
That's what you got.
Yes, that's a really good explanation of that thing.
I still have the I mean obviously the sun's worn off, but I still have the Mario air freshener thingy in my car. I have no clue what happened to the block though. I'm sure that's all also lost its scent, regardless of what happened to it.
But yeah, I did that. I put my Xbox 360 box down there because that's like a cool collector's thing. And now I've got my Inbox DS and my Inbox Vita on a shelf downstairs that people can actually see. Because like I want the stuff downstairs to be stuff that a lot of people can see and be like, "Oh shit, you have one of those."
Oh,
Discussion pieces.
Yeah. And then like if you're really freaky, then you can come upstairs and look at the mess. But keep the downstairs looking nice.
Yep.
If you're really freaky.
If you're really freaky, yeah. If you got like real mental problems, then you can come join me in the cesspool up here. But I need to see I need to see bipolar or something out of you before I'll let you up here. Schizo, voices in your head, something like that.
Oh, that reminds me. I was working at art, and I swear I heard someone playing Baby Shark. But I asked
no,
the other
there's actually a decent chance of that.
I asked the other cash register people, and they were like, "I didn't hear it."
Bruh.
There's
The voices in
way
my head
that-
are now Baby Shark exclusive.
Yeah.
the way that restaurant works though, there's a decent chance that they couldn't have heard it over the blaring of Disney versions or like the Disney Channel Star versions of Kiss the Girl and Life as a Highway and whatever else they play in there.
Ew. Ew. Kids Bop Rascal Flats?
Yeah.
That's a disgusting
Essentially.
Essentially, yes.
sentence. Ugh. Glad Disney's keeping
Like-
Kids Bop alive.
it's
For real.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
but
Come
only
join
their
me
only
at
them.
work.
It's only their artist. It's not like Kids Bop. It's just like, oh, here's Ashley Tisdale singing Kiss the
It's
Girl,
the girl,
and
which
So-
is actually
so
one
Kids
that
Bop.
plays a lot.
It's not Kids Bop,
Yeah.
but it's Kids Bop.
it's
Oh, Lord.
it's
Disney's Kids
Disney
Bop.
Bop.
Disney
Nothing
Bop.
against
Disney Bop.
Come join me at work. You will hear it on a loop. There's like 10
5
songs.
songs.
Damn.
Alex,
They
I
also
think you need to
play
work on your
outside.
salesmanship a little bit.
That's horrible. That's truly horrible.
Yeah.
No, I got you, Alex. Because if Kids Bop's got 1,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Kids
Bop
Bop
has
has
one
one
fan.
fan, I'm one of them. If Kids Bop has no
one.
fans, I'm dead.
Kids Bop for life.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking
Where
about
only
all the
you could
Kids
actually
Bop
enjoy Kids
commercials
Bop.
now.
Only you could enjoy Kids Bop over actual music.
Kids Bop Rascal Flats.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna rot in my mind. All right,
Oh,
Cooper, hit us
Lord.
with the Fae.
All right, so I wrote it down this week.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. So we got a Faye channel, which was kind of discussed last week. Like, oh, we're probably gonna get this soon, and I think it was the next night right after. Anyway, we got the Choose Your Legend 7 results. We got Hero Skoveg, Fate's Corrin, Awakening's Robin, and Radiant Dawn Soren as the 4 winners. Golveg's the most interesting because she's only been knowing for 2 months, I think.
A month when the poll was put up.
Yeah.
Cooper, post a picture of the snake lady
Okay.
that
what
people
kind?
voted for, not me. I can. Oh boy, but people did put.
I mean,
She won.
she swept the competition. Hang on. Oh wait, wrong one.
Cooper, bro.
Hold on a second now.
This is like a major roadblock from us having video for the podcast because
Even
like it's one thing to have like cameras and stuff on, but like whenever we're like, oh here, I just put it in the chat, and then I go and click, oh wrong one, and the damage is done. What is this? Why do you have this? What is this?
it's even
Go
better
ahead, bro.
because like it's just that.
Oh, so that's why she won first place. Those are why she won first place.
Yeah,
Yes,
her two
that's the
personalities.
reason.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Hey, what you talking about? She also has a snake.
Exactly.
What is that supposed
There's
to
a
mean?
snake. There's a,
Wink.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, I,
is a snake in that photo?
This is so sus. What do you mean by she has a snake? I don't believe that head over there is suspect.
Hang on.
Trap?
just watch out because the snake does bite.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Hopefully
So-
they'll build on it.
Golveg is a
what's up?
trap?
He's
No,
many things.
I don't think so.
Among many things.
Like, here's the full art.
She has 8 snakes.
And then she sits on them when she attacks.
Interesting.
Is there just like no shame? There's just
Yeah,
not
it's
even the
Japan.
slightest. Yeah, I guess not. Japan's fully.
Did
Just
you
like,
expect any?
no, like that's what I was until Alex was like it's Japan. That's the reminder.
Mm.
Japan's just openly racist and horny.
I
That's,
got
like,
a
Japan's two biggest open traits.
I got a friend on deployment in Japan right now. He's in Okinawa, and he called me the other day from the local mall, and he said that there was a store with a full wall of different like waifu pocket pussies, and like they had like different sections made
Dude,
out for different
Japan
kinds.
is on
I was
another
like,
level. So yeah, there
they-
just is no shame. That's the answer to my question.
Yeah,
There's no shame.
yeah,
And
exactly.
this shouldn't even
They just
prompt
don't
that
care.
question. Seeing
Yeah,
a
they-
store
they-
like that should prompt the question. This is like tier 0.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly. Japan doesn't care.
Man,
Anyways,
blissful
So the pic-
ignorance. That's truly blissful. Anyways, we're talking about Fire Emblem or something.
Yeah.
I think so.
Let's get back to that. Let's.
Darren, don't get your channel demonetized.
It's okay.
Yeah,
You just can't swear in the first 15 seconds.
There we go.
that's true. But yeah, I think Goldvig is gonna be pretty cool because she has the ability to control time and like rewind time, and I think hopefully they'll build on that. But like,
No.
besides that, it's just her art is the reason she won.
No, that is why she won. There is no other reason.
Yeah,
The green hair person. Who's that? Did they
That's the
win or
theory.
something? Or
No, but there's a theory she
Oh.
is her, but in the past,
Oh,
because
what
she's
the
been
heck?
infected by a curse.
Fire Emblem is
interesting.
weird. That's why I don't play it.
Hmm.
Fair.
Heroes is the weird one. Everything else, like, more.
Yeah. Everything
Structured.
else makes.
Oh
more
no, I could never.
sense.
Probably, but I can never get into it. It's not my type of thing.
That's understandable.
Look, it's just chess but horny.
Well, that's exactly why I couldn't get into it.
Because you're not interested, or because it would ruin your life?
Because I just don't love chess in general, and
No amount of tits is gonna make that change.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not that horny. There's plenty of other ways than playing Fire Emblem.
This man gets it. Okay. Anything else for Faye?
So we got a Fates Valentine's banner with Takumi, Leo, Hana, Dua Elise and Sakura, and Effie coming out very soon. That's gonna be pretty cool. In their art,
Nice.
it's found out that it's referenced that I can't find the image, but the gifts that are in their art are for each character's a part of Fate, which is pretty cool. There it is. And then we have an update to summoning. It'll reduce pity breakers by a lot. It's gonna be a lot nicer. Summoning is not gonna be as harsh when you get a pity breaker, so it'll be really nice. And then we have a Hero Rises event, and currently the results, if I got it right, I'll have to go double check. The results that they posted showed 3 different Edelgard alts in the top 10. With her summer alt being number 10, her brave alt being number 3, and her fallen alt being number 1. And the top 8 get in a gauntlet against each other, and the top 4 there get a banner together.
Okay.
So right now, it's seen that we're probably going to get 2 Edelgards in that gauntlet, unless they're pushed out, which will be crazy because I don't think we've ever had 2 of the same ever. And then Fate Pass Resplendent, we currently got regular Corden until February 9th, and then Brave Roy will replace her, and then he'll leave on the 24th.
All right.
And then that's about it.
All right. On to the tidbits. Star Wars Jedi Survivor will feature both fast travel and rideable creatures. Wow. So unique.
You don't know how happy I am to hear. It has fast travel, though. Because the first one did not. So
Well,
when I was achievement hunting, I had all that backtracking to find that enemy.
Yay.
You don't love backtracking?
Oh yeah, I definitely love backtracking. People are like, buddy, why would they add fast travel? It will ruin the game. How? Please explain to me how one of the most useful features ruins games.
And also, like, you don't have to use it
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
if you care
Yeah,
so
like
much.
Spider-Man has
an
it.
optional thing.
Spider-Man has it, and I don't think I used it but like 2 or 3 times. because
Yeah, because if you make traveling fun,
then it's good.
Moon Studios director on their next game, quote, Ori was our Mario, and this is our Zelda.
But they didn't release an image, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool, thanks, Moon
This
Studios.
is our Zelda, but what is it?
Exactly.
It's Ori and Zelda crossover, obviously.
I mean,
Maybe.
it could be. We have Cadence of Hyrule.
No.
So you can take
Yeah,
the
I was
last
gonna
3
say.
letters of Mario and make Ori.
So,
So
ink.
it's gonna be Ald.
Or Dla.
Dlaw. Well, based on the order, it would be Ald, but I think I like Dlaw more.
Or Dal. It could be Dal, actually. That's a good soup.
That's a
What?
soup. That's an acronym at work for me. We're on two
Yeah,
different. planes.
DAL, that's a soup. It's a lentil soup. Hold up. Wait,
Nope,
I'm not
that's
crazy.
that's a
I'm
that's
not
there's
crazy.
multiple acronyms for DAL at work.
I'm not crazy, bro. Hold up.
I'm not crazy. Actively looking for things.
Copy
Actively looking
image.
to prove that
Doll
he's not
soup.
Perfect. He's
Look, no, I'm
perfectly
perfectly
Uh,
fine. Look, I'm normal. I'm normal.
Okay,
Look, see,
I
it's
found it.
soup.
Okay,
Normal.
what's the difference between dal and lentil soup? Though often translated as lentils, dals are actually split pulses, which is a legume. Even though when I hear a split pulse, I'm thinking about like transmission of. I'm a dork. A pulse refers to the dry edible seed of the pod.
Okay.
What?
So split pea soup is a dal soup essentially. Any
Oh,
any
okay.
split
essentially, yeah.
legume is considered a dal in Indian culture.
Yeah. In Indian
God.
culture, dal are dried split pulses that do not require cooking before, or do not require soaking before cooking.
Okay.
India is the largest producer of pulses in the world. The term is also used for various soups prepared with these pulses. So, yeah, dal soup is made from dal.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of
See, I'm not crazy. I know.
speaking of dolls, though, I showed Cameron a picture of the mannequins right as we were about to get on Haunted Mansion.
Oh, little baby gets scared.
No,
What
not. I mean,
mannequins?
it's still Haunted Mansion, but I don't like the mannequins.
Well, they're not in the haunted mansion. I mean, they might be.
Exactly. They better not be.
You just
So
hope they're
in
not right behind you.
Villages DLC, it's one of the enemies you have to fight, and they use
Interesting.
like weeping angel mechanics, so they freeze when you look at them.
Hmm.
And they walk very uncanny valley-ish,
Oh, so
They walk like you would
booze.
expect a mannequin to walk.
which is uncanny.
Yes.
So wait, booze, but on drugs.
Sure.
Gotcha.
What?
That's
No,
one way of putting
booze,
it.
but you're on drugs. So it's really frightening.
Booze, but you're on drugs.
Even worse.
For real.
A Star Wars line's in here a second time. The Last of Us Part 1 PC will now be released on March 28th. Why the delay?
No
I
clue.
don't know.
Well, there you go. You gotta wait longer. Sorry. Capcom and artist, who, I don't know,
Yeah.
quote, resolve
someone-
lawsuit regarding alleged stolen photos in Devil May Cry and Resident Evil.
What?
So,
So
an artist
supposedly
stole
they
a bunch
stole
of photos?
No, Capcom stole a bunch of photos. An artist did.
Oh.
Interesting.
Like how, what game was it we were talking
Final
about recently that had a,
Fantasy,
yeah,
I think.
that had the watermark?
Yeah. I think Final Fantasy had the Getty's watermark. And
Amazing.
the one that the trailer was like, chaos is coming.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Let's see. I know we posted this in the chat somewhere. Oh yeah, so we talked about this either last week or 2 weeks ago. Merry Magoland was rumored to be additional content and Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe based on back of the box photos that leaked. And there's now a trailer out for it, so it is confirmed and it's there, and you
Wait.
can go watch it on YouTube.
Wait,
Is that what we talked about last week? Hold on, I'm scrolling up. I know I posted a picture of the box last week.
Yeah, Cameron
We
had
just-
Cameron posted the
Yeah,
tweet to the trailer.
I saw the tweet.
I know, but I was like,
The
I thought
trailer,
it was a
but I-
bonus story. Are
Yeah,
they the
I thought it was
same
something
thing?
after. I thought
No,
it was
no, no,
something
no, no.
after.
These are not the same thing.
I was gonna say, I was
Mary
like, didn't they
Magoland
say?
was on the back of the box, but there's still the Magalore epilogue that has not been
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
officially announced. Yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
I was
the
gonna say,
very much credited that the back of the box that was leaked was real because we didn't know about Mary Magoland, so there will most likely be that epilogue.
Ooh.
interesting. I was gonna say, I don't know how they would lock multiplayer mini games behind beating the entire story.
I mean, some of them are from Kirby 64, and
I
then
saw
one was
that.
like Air Ride.
Yeah, they did say that they're bringing back a lot of favorites.
Yeah. So anyway, there is a trailer for Mary Magoland, and go check it out if you're interested. That game comes out February 24th. Resident Evil 4 Remake will feature new enemies, new crossbow weapons, side quests added, and more. So new content.
New content,
Cool.
yeah, exactly.
Always
Yeah,
good. I think that's the next really big release I think I'm looking forward to is that Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Yeah, and so technically it should have been Jedi, but that's been delayed. So now it's RE4 after Hogwarts.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'm
pumped.
excited for Kirby's, but I'm not gonna buy it at launch. But I
Yeah.
If there
assume
was
you
more
are,
content,
Cooper.
if there was more content, I'd probably grab it. Like the only difference is the Maglore stuff, really.
No, there's the mini game and the epilogue.
They're making an
And
epilogue.
good controls. Yes, there's an
and good
epilogue.
controls.
So like a 20-year-old game, bro. What?
It's not 20 years
Crazy.
old.
That
It's
is
like
crazy.
10.
No, same difference.
Pretty old though.
Yeah, for real. Wait, I got that game when I was like little. I remember because it's like one of my first Wii games that I owned.
Then relive the memories and buy it.
No,
In
it's
case you
not.
wanted to
Yeah,
feel
then get
old,
Kirby-
criminally
Cooper.
addicted to nostalgia.
Yeah.
The first
What do
Kirby
you
game I think I
mean?
ever played that I like truly enjoyed was Epic Yarn. That game was
Oh,
so
dude,
much
Epic
fun.
Yarn was so good.
Facts.
Too
The
bad it
rest of
got a
them were just
3DS
kind of meh.
port.
They were okay, but
It is very unfortunate. Epic Yarn had a 3DS port instead of a Switch port.
yeah,
For
they needed a
real.
freaking Switch port.
Sims
We got
4
Star
Growing
Allies.
Together pack revealed. Sorry,
No, you're
we'll go
good.
back.
All I said was they gave Switch Star Allies instead of a Epic Yarn
We don't
port.
talk about that here.
Star Allies is fun, but
It was
the
okay.
people who have
It's a game.
completed it, I don't know how they did it.
It was okay.
But the fact that they kept adding allies was super cool, and that they eventually had like all of Kirby's friends by the end of the game's lifetime
Yeah, that is
was
pretty cool.
amazing. So you could play like Adeline and Ribbon, which I loved because my first Kirby game was Crystal Shard.
Okay, yeah. So Sims 4 Growing Pack Together revealed. Growing Pack Together. Growing Together.
Growing
pack.
Together. Yes. It's like I don't really get what's in it because they showed just so many different things. Like a kid
What is it
losing their
about?
tooth.
Strengthen family bonds, make friends or enemies, and discover your Sims' truest selves.
Basically, I think it adds more personality to your Sims. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, unlock and change personality traits through your Sims' lives as they cope with midlife crises.
No.
Respond
Oh,
to family
Lord.
requests to move in and more. Self-discovery is a lifelong journey.
Dude, there's enough
No,
midlife
bro,
crises
no,
in real
no,
life. I don't
no,
want
no,
to
no,
need
no, no, no,
Sims
no.
too.
Pump the
That's
brakes.
not-
I don't want to. What? You're like
Why am I'm paying for
the
this?
whole reason I play Stardew Valley is because there aren't midlife crises in them.
Exactly.
For real. Wait.
I don't
what?
have to like stress about anything. Why?
Yeah,
And I
I
can
can-
put myself in the shoes of someone that I'm actually proud of instead of myself. I
Look, it's
mean,
like why I play
can just
Animal
live
Crossing.
in a silly little town and harvest my silly little sweet
Like-
potatoes.
exactly.
Like even Animal Crossing, where I'm paying off a mortgage, I don't feel stressed.
Look, I
Well,
can
it's
live out
because
my
it's a
dream of
mortgage you
owning
can
a
pay
house.
off in a week.
Yeah, by
True.
selling bugs and seashells.
Yeah, and fish.
Like, if I could do that in real life too, then yeah, I wouldn't be worried about it.
Yeah, I also wish I had a money rock
that I can
in
hit
my vicinity
once a day.
that recharged once a day, and I just didn't know which rock it was.
Yeah, or you could just go outside to the glowing spot on the ground and dig up some money trees.
And then plant it,
And
and then plant it
plant.
back, and then come
Yeah.
back
Mhm.
and get
Yeah.
3
Or
times as much.
if I really want to get dirty, I can plant another shovel and grow that. If we're
No,
going by
Yeah.
older game
isn't
logic.
just like that, but there's a lot of like little things in it as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but midlife crisis.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
who
like
decided
Sims, then
this?
I guess it's cool, but
Yeah.
I don't want to
Somebody
have
got
a
paid for
midlife
this.
crisis in game and in real life.
That's why Grant bought his car.
New challenge opportunity unlocked. Unveil.
Wow.
Ow.
That was cold, bro. That was cold.
That
Ow.
was-
No,
Ouch.
I'm completely joking. He bought it because he has two reasons for buying his car, but that was the second. He's like, you either buy it young or you buy it when you're having your midlife crisis.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's either buy it young or buy it when you're 80.
Yeah.
Because you won't have money in between.
Yeah. So anyway, I actually bought it to make my life hell so I could replace a tire every couple months. I felt like I
mean,
was getting rusty on how to
exactly.
put a spare tire on my car, so
You
great.
could probably do it way quicker than I could.
Is one of the challenges in this pack like revealing that you're Baptist instead of
Depressed.
Methodist to your family? That sounds like something you have to go
And it's
through.
causing you a great deal of
Probably.
anxiety.
How do I show my grandma the tattoo of Golovig on my thigh?
If you at that point, you're way worse. Way worse for wear than just changing to a different Protestant religion.
Honestly, I don't know which one would go down worse.
Well, for my grandma, I know exactly which one would go down worse. But
All right. Mario Kart Tour adds brand new course called Piranha Plant Cove. Potentially future DLC for Deluxe.
I imagine so.
I hope so. I mean, I don't know anything about the track, but
It's underwater the entire time.
All I know is that whatever the track is, I'd
Well,
rather
we
play
got-
it on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe than Tour.
Exactly.
True.
And Nintendo doesn't understand this. Otherwise, they'd just sell us all the tour tracks.
I mean, they've slowly been giving us all the torch.
say they've given us a few, but yeah, tour was massive fail.
It's still ongoing.
I know it's trying to.
It makes enough money, but clearly not so much that they were able to keep the gotcha aspect.
Yeah.
'Cause they did it wrong.
Yeah. We'll see about that though. Okay, old but still interesting this week is quite fascinating actually. I think who shared this? Was it Cooper?
Cooper.
It was Cooper.
Yeah, so brought to you by Cooper. So in the save file system for New Super Mario Bros. Wii, the only way to get like 100% perfect complete save file is to never use the help block that you get after
Never have it
dying
show up.
Yeah.
You can't even, like,
Yeah,
even
you
if
can't
avoid
die.
it,
What is it, like 7 times in a row or 8 times in
I
a
think-
row?
8
Mhm.
times, yeah.
Yeah. A help block will appear that makes everything a lot easier through different methods. But if you get that to show up even after you got the 100% complete save file, the shiny stars on your profile go away, and you can't ever get them back, even if you at
Interesting.
one point had that 100%.
Which I don't know why you would play after you got the 100.
That's when you copy it and
Yeah,
play
more
on
like
the
less
copied
like
version.
why would you be so good to get that save file and then choke?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Who knows?
That's weird. But yeah, there's your old but still interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that account though, cause like
Which
you never
chat
know.
did you post that in? I'm trying to find it.
He posted it in the main one.
I think in the main, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there it is. What account is this from? Oh yeah, Super Mario Broth. That's such a good account.
Yes.
Love that.
I'm
Uh,
going to. We got to find a way to like keep that account once Twitter shuts down later this year.
Wait, are they using that?
No, there's no
It's a-
confirmation it's getting shut down. Just like
But
Cameron's
it's just
Cameron's a pessimist.
Yeah.
the way that
100%,
they're
yeah.
going. It's definitely
Cameron's a
aiming
Nintendo
that
fan.
way. I look. You don't start charging massive amounts of money for API calls unless you're like insanely desperate to get the data out. So it's gonna die.
hmm Wait, but do they use that API or whatever it's called?
For this Splatoon, yes.
Oh, for Splatoon. Oh, but what about the Super
For
Mario Bros?
I don't
I
know
thought
if
that's
they
a real.
use it, but
I
like
think it's a real
if
account. Yeah.
if Twitter doesn't maintain enough money to keep the servers going, then it won't matter.
True.
But
True.
yeah, Splatoon 2 or yeah, Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3 both make API calls for the Plaza post because they're
Dang.
through Twitter and Facebook.
Well, that's sad.
So we'll probably lose it if or we might. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
They actually
I don't
might
know.
just lose Twitter completely off the Switch.
I can see that. Because like the thing is, Elon keeps going back on a lot of his decisions, so we'll have to see.
Mhm.
Dude,
Yeah, and it's
that
Elon,
whole
so
thing
like
is
who
just.
knows?
I was gonna say that
Yeah.
whole thing
Flip
is
a
just
coin.
such a mess.
Yeah. Okay, on to the rumors. A sequel to Detective Pikachu is apparently in the works. Didn't we talk about this at one point a long time ago?
Yes,
I think so.
it's because
resurfaced.
a couple years ago, the main character from the first movie said that it wasn't happening anymore, and now it's still confirmed. Also, we're still waiting on
not
the
confirmed, but
It's
or
quote
like
still
rumor.
in active
Now it's back
development.
still in active development. We're also still waiting on like the actual game sequel because I saw that or
well,
like I saw stuff about that. I'm like, oh yeah, that was announced, wasn't it? Huh? That's funny.
Yeah, according to a representative for Legendary Entertainment, the project is still in quote active development, but they could not confirm who was currently working on it. The Pokemon Company declined to comment when Polygon asked about its involvement with the department of the film or other projects that may have spun off since the release of the first Detective Pikachu. Wow, shocker! Pokemon Company declined to comment. Why do you try? Why do you try?
Crazy.
We know. Insomniac Games is reportedly aiming for excuse me, a quote hard R and fall 2024 release for
What?
Wolverine. All right, this one's going
I
in
think they could
Google. What
have.
is? I need some. What do you mean by that, Insomniac?
I think it's like
so like
R rating, like restricted.
R rating for movie, M
Oh, a
rated for
hard R
game.
rating tone.
Oh
Yes.
my, bro.
Bro,
Okay.
you can't
You
you
can't
can't put a
hard
hard R
R.
in the title and
I
not.
didn't type the title. I just got it.
He copied it.
I love copying stupid titles just to see
Yeah,
the
a hard R
reaction.
or M rated tone.
That's crazy, bro.
We're aiming for a hard R.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that
I don't know if that's what they
I don't
meant.
think that they thought through exactly what they were saying before they decided to say it.
They mean mature
That-
video game. But
Yeah,
I
this
hope
that's
is
fine.
title is way funnier.
Totally normal.
So
Oh my
several
gosh.
people had to look at that take and be like, post it.
This is fine.
No
Post
edits.
this, post
No
this.
edits.
Post this.
Hard
This will get
R.
us more clicks.
Yeah.
This will get us more clicks.
I mean,
Kinda changed
it
the
definitely got them more clicks, but
Yeah,
probably
like everyone's
not for
like,
the
damn,
reasons that they were
Wolverine's
hoping.
a racist. Either Wolverine's racist or Insomniac's racist.
Somebody's
Right.
racist.
Who's aiming for the hard R here? What are we trying to say? Okay, yeah, that was a real stumper. Did you know Gaming Retro Studios canceled a Star Fox game for the Wii U called Star Fox Armada? Interesting. Star Fox Armada. Let's see. Apparently a lot of information has been shared. He pitched the project in a 12-page document within the studio in 2013, but leadership quickly passed on it. So it was more like just a game pitch. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't like a.
so that title's definitely wrong.
There's a lot of info that's you should if you're interested in reading about it, you should definitely look it up. There's a lot of info that's come out of this guy about like the idea of it. Art style
And if
would
you
have
don't
been
want to
like the
read,
puppet
go watch
aesthetic
the
seen in the
video.
series' early promo images. Would have continued where Star Fox 64 ended in terms of story and gameplay. Interesting.
Didn't a bunch of Star Fox games follow up that story though?
Yeah. I mean,
Dang.
that's basically what they've been trying to do with Star Fox since Star Fox 64.
Nah, you're either Star Fox 64 again, or you follow it up in a new timeline.
Yep.
Dang.
Those are the only two options.
The gamepad would emulate a ship's control panel with info about the current mission, which parts were damaged by enemy damage, etc. For co-op, player 1 would use a Wii remote and nunchuck, while player 2 would use the gamepad to be the ship's gunner with a 360-degree view, repair, and control shields. That's
Okay,
interesting.
that would have been
This
cool.
is significantly cooler than Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, glad we went with that one.
I'm so glad we went with Star Fox
They
64,
took
but
that
with
whole
motion
pitch.
controls.
They took that whole pitch and were like, the one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the puppet idea from the first line in this, and we're gonna use it to make a stupid promo at E3 about this other game that sucks.
Genius.
That's a Sega move right there, if I've ever seen one.
I cannot believe how much better this pitch sounds than what we got. Like,
Great.
2-player mode.
Physical Xbox games will no longer be manufactured and distributed in Brazil. Well, good
Dude,
thing
I
they still have the Sega Master System.
Yeah,
so-
okay, so I forgot a rumor, but we can include it now. So supposedly the Xbox 360 store is about to close.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh dang. Wow, wait, it's been out for
Yeah,
a long time.
I
bro.
saw
Yeah,
that.
that was kind
forgot
of
to
surprising,
include it,
actually.
but we
It's
talked
been
about
around for so
Xbox here,
long.
so I was like, oh yeah.
Well, good thing I've already got a 360 set up with all the DLC I bought back in the day, so... I mean, like, how much stuff is
Got
there
him.
on the Xbox 360 that's inaccessible today?
Especially when they keep remastering everything.
Yeah, and also just
That
Xbox...
that Mass Effect DLC that we talked about that couldn't be included on the Legendary Edition because they lost the code.
Bruh. Can I
Ozos.
not
That's in for it.
Can I not go through like the original source code or anything?
They lost the original source code. Now why they couldn't?
Oh.
Now why they weren't
Wait.
just like, let's rebuild it? There's like a mission you can't play in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition that you can. That's DLC, but they
Mhm.
lost the code for it.
Bruh.
Interesting.
Can
So
they
it's
not just
not in le-
decompile what's on the store?
Exactly. I don't get it, but no,
Either that
they
or,
didn't
like,
do that.
build it from the
But
ground up.
like,
Like,
if Square Enix can recover the entire Kingdom Hearts 1, then maybe
No,
they
they
should try
rebuilt
hard.
that.
Yeah, but like they still brought it back.
Yeah, true. Well, you know what? Maybe the team that makes Mass Effect should have worked with Nintendo because that's how Square got something recently that we got a remaster of, report of. What did they release? They released a ton last year, and I don't remember what I'm looking for.
Mm.
One of their weirder franchises. Anyways, they went to Nintendo and went, "Do you have the code for this?" And they're like, "Yeah, here you go." But Switch
wow.
exclusive.
Jeez.
Incredible.
Which is super funny.
More Xbox rumors. The reason why Xbox won't be making a big splash this year on the E3 convention floor is that they have a reduced marketing budget, according to Video Game Chronicle. Yeah,
What?
okay.
That's
Okay,
that's
let's
better.
just take a step back here. Why is the Xbox brand struggling? We've talked about this a lot.
they
And
have they have two types of games: shooters and
no,
everything else.
no, they don't have two
No.
types of games. They have two games.
Hey, there's three. Halo, Gears of War, Forza.
Oh, excuse me, Flight Simulator.
Oh yeah, but that's
I mean,
a
I
one-off.
personally think that Sea of Thieves is super fun, but I play it on PC, so I really can't say
Exactly,
much else.
That's the thing. All their exclusives come to PC, so why would you bother getting an Xbox?
Yeah, there's no point. Just play PC. It's better.
Seriously,
Mhm.
like if you want to play console, why would you get the one that's just a shitty PC? Like at least get the one that's got some exclusives on it and like a cool controller. Like
At least those exclusives will be exclusive for a few years.
yeah. And also like the PS5 just has exclusive features. And like
Yeah,
it's got a
exactly.
VR thing coming out for it and like a bunch of other stuff. Xbox is like, okay, so here's a PC that you can't do anything with cool that you would on a PC, and you have to use a controller for everything.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
That's
basically,
awesome.
that's
Yeah.
basically what you
So
got.
what did they learn from the 360? Here, you can
Nothing.
start it with the Kinect.
Woo!
Xbox.
Let's go! Woo, 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 woo,
I
woo, woo.
love the economy.
Oh, they got Steven Spielberg for the Xbox? Oh yeah, sure, I'll buy your stupid shitty video game camera. That's like one of my top 5 Scott quotes of all time. I love that so much. They got Steven Spielberg? Well, this is definitely going to fix everything. Reduce the marketing budget. Let's just not talk about the Xbox.
Exactly.
If it
Exactly.
doesn't exist in our minds, if we just forget object permanence when it comes to the Xbox, then it's not doing
It
bad
will
because it doesn't even
disappear.
exist.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you were fine.
We're all over it.
So I don't know if obviously we never know if rumors are true, but like this one I can believe just because it's Microsoft.
Literally. I love how with a lot of rumors, it's like either it's a Nintendo or Sony rumor. So like, maybe like potential. There's some stuff there, and then it's Xbox and Sega, and we're like, this sounds like it already happened.
Exactly.
A leaked Lego survey includes images for a set based on the Legend of Zelda Greek retailer. Oh, 2 lines got. I was about to blow my mind. A leaked Lego
Legend
survey
of
includes images for a set based on the Legend of Zelda. That's it.
Yes. Did you see the pictures? If not, I'll just pin the message when I scroll up to it in a second.
No, so much of the chat when I scroll up is just how about War Thunder won't stop receiving leaked documents about submarines and plane radar.
3 times now, bro.
Oh
That's
my god.
crazy.
Okay. Oh yeah, pin it there. Okay, if you click pinned, you can now see the 2 images for the set.
The Great Deku Tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so you've got the a baby one, and an adult one. And there's Breath of the Wild Link, Breath of the Wild Zelda, and then Child Link.
That's cool.
1,900 pieces means it will be about $200.
which is what the Mario 64 block now cost.
Gah.
But I do want it. But I'm poor.
Greek retailer lists Pikmin 4 with a May release date. So we put this in here
False.
explicitly to shit on it.
Yeah.
There's
Look.
no way Zelda releases in May.
Will Nintendo stomp Pikmin into the ground? Maybe, but we kind of
Not,
doubt it.
not
At least
that
put
close.
Nintendo is releasing Pikmin 4 in June. We'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe. That's more likely.
Yeah, like June, July, something like that.
Yeah. But there's no way, though. If they do it,
They're
I'll be
actually
shocked.
insane.
Yeah.
They'd
It's
actually be insane.
One copy, Cameron.
Yay!
If Pikmin has 1,000 fans,
Go.
Cameron's one of them. If Pikmin has one fan, he's that fan.
I mean,
If-
Pikmin's kind of fun. I can't lie.
Yeah. If
One
Pikmin
of
has
my
no
roommates-
fans,
I like the
Cameron's
puzzle-
dead.
Oh yeah,
I like
mean
the
like
puzzle aspect of Pikmin.
it's not that Pikmin's bad, it's that don't release it directly next to Breath of the Wild 2, one of the most
Oh,
highly
yeah.
anticipated
Exactly.
games for
Oh, no,
6
dude,
years
yeah.
now. Don't
Literally
do that.
since we got Breath of the Wild, people have been waiting for another one. So definitely,
Don't do that.
yeah, definitely don't
Cameron.
overshadow the hell out of Pikmin. But
Yeah. One of my roommates was playing some indie game that's a collectathon, but it was
Mhm.
kind of like Pikmin in that he would go up to items and he would get more people to throw.
interesting.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, and ex Nintendo Minute host Kit Ellis says we may find out why Nintendo is skipping E3 quote sooner rather than later. So
Did we not already talk about this?
We did. The rumor was that Nintendo has nothing to show.
Okay.
yeah, so the first rumor is that Nintendo
Second
wasn't going to go to
worst, same as
E3 because
first.
they had a second half showing that was quote very weak, like they didn't have anything to show.
Right.
But so
Then this is more speculation from someone.
yeah, and Kit
who-
is the guy from Nintendo Minute when that was a thing.
exactly. He used to work there.
Yeah, and he basically said that he was like let's sober up for a minute. Nintendo is one of the most secretive companies ever to exist. Like, yeah, sure, I know
True.
that because I work for Nintendo, but everybody should know that because this whole thing with rumors and Nintendo never works out. So, like, why is it that now all of a sudden we're okay with thinking that Nintendo would tell the ESA or anybody involved in E3 or anybody ever that they have a weak second half show? Why would you ever say that as a company to begin with? Like, let alone Nintendo wouldn't tell anything about anything ever. But why would
Yep.
you be like, we're gonna drop the bag in the second half of this year?
Yep.
We're really gonna fumble the bag this time.
Exactly.
Is this
Like,
Sonic
there's a-
team?
There's occasionally a real rumor from Nintendo. Sora, for example. But that's because the guy working on the music leaked it. Like one of those people. Not
Yeah, and
from-
also like that's like a quality rumor. This is like a Nintendo just said that they're dog shit in the second half of 2023.
Exactly.
What?
Whoa, crazy!
Not
Hey,
that
the
they,
co-
look, not that they can't have a bad year. We've seen it before. 2015.
multiple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
okay,
even
like,
during
fair,
2015, they were like, check this fucking
2015
Animal Crossing game out. Did you see how
Exactly.
crazy this is?
2015 had a lot of games. E3 2015 was just bad because they said, "Hey, we're gonna have a direct right before E3, and then everything we talked about in the direct, we're gonna update you on during E3."
Right.
That's
The
what
only-
happened in E3.
Yeah, during the
Right.
treehouse.
Yeah. And the only thing they were like they were like, "Are you excited for fucking Amiibo Festival?" And everybody's like,
Yeah.
You played that one with the animals having a party? I think that's a fever dream.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine being like a major stakeholder in Nintendo and going to their quarterly meeting and them just openly being like, "Sell."
That's this week.
That's what I'm saying. Just be like, everything's gonna be horrible, and we're not doing absolutely anything to address it. It's just gonna
Let's
be bad.
go.
ESA, it's not you, it's us. We're shitty. We don't have the games. It's not that we don't want to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah, there ain't
That's
no
funny.
way.
there is a meeting this week. The investors call meeting
Oh, yeah?
They should announce more amiibo.
for Nintendo.
Oh,
And then
wow.
we'll probably get a direct. Like that's why there's a good chance of one this week is because of that.
yeah.
It is a good way.
So
You're like, hey, look, we're gonna. We know you guys don't know all the info that we have right now, but check it out. Look what we have coming up.
nothing.
Just
Sell
according,
all
people-
your investments now.
according to
Just-
E3, we have nothing.
Either just a blank calendar or a board that says nothing.
Yeah. Question from Mr. Fujinaka: why is there nothing on the calendar after May? Honestly, I don't fucking know.
You know what? We decided we weren't gonna make games anymore. We're going back.
We're,
Just gave
you
up.
know,
Kinda
we've seen
cards.
what Xbox has been doing recently, and we're just so enamored with their strategy and ideology that we're gonna follow in their footsteps. They're a real division leader, and they're just a real standout competitor in the industry.
You know what? You know how they canceled Scalebound? We decided to cancel Tears of the Kingdom right before it comes
And
out.
the rest of the year.
Nothing comes out at all for the rest of the
May
year.
23rd, Tears of the Kingdom comes out. May 24th is 2024.
Yep, easy.
Problem solved.
That's funny.
All right, and on to the finishing topic for the week. So this came up because of a game called Knockout City, which we've talked about a couple different times before. Essentially, just battle royale with dodgeball, and they are canceling. Season 9 is going to be their last season, and we've talked a lot about different services shutting down on here, and there's even like a bunch more that we were just like, no one even cares.
Yeah.
So the question we have is, what makes a battle pass good? Some things
And
to
so many of these
consider.
games are
like,
relying on it.
yeah, like how much
Not
is
it.
pay to win a factor? How long is the season? The number of useful items and useless items. How much incentive is there for you to play? Also, something I like to think about. I think some of you were talking about this in a chat the other day. The balance between free and paid content.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I have
Yeah, me and Cooper were talking about that on the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron and I talked about it a little, but I've got the wrong game. I don't know what game it is then. I thought it was the big one of Fortnite, but it's not. But there is a game that will let you go play old battle passes.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Well, whenever
Mhm.
I was doing all my huge rant about how much I hate uh battle pass systems, I was mainly talking about Overwatch and the way that they're doing their battle pass.
Nothing's really that great
Basically,
about Overwatch.
well, this is true, but also first things I'll say is that they said they're going to try to fix the payment system. I don't know what that means, but they said that they were going to try and fix the payment system.
What do you mean
But the thing
try?
I
You made
hate
it.
exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying.
We're gonna try and
But
fix it. Bro,
yeah,
my brother in Christ, you made the battle pass.
that's kind of why I'm a little bit skeptical. But like the biggest thing that I hated about it was that you got like if you got the free battle pass and you just played the game, you only got like a third of or a quarter of the rewards, which most other battle pass games you get at least a third of them.
Mhm.
But then
Yeah.
they also, as they released new characters for the game, they were locking them behind the battle pass. So if you didn't get the battle pass, you basically had to play so much that you unlocked the character through the free pass, which the free pass had it much further down the line than the paid pass did. Like if you bought the
Oh,
paid
so
pass,
like
then you
a
got it
Battlefront 2 kind of thing.
kind of, yeah. But like if you got the paid one, then you got it tier 1, and then if you got the free one, you'd have to play till like tier 40 or something like that.
Oh my
Okay,
Damn.
so not as bad as
Yeah.
Battlefront
I
originally
mean,
was.
Yeah,
it's
well, I mean,
not horrible,
getting
but
that
it's
bad
like,
is pretty tough.
yeah, but
having to grind that
don't
much,
lock
though.
characters. Like, if it's a game-changing thing, like guns or characters
Don't
that
lock
are
it behind
being
the battle
added
pass.
in, then don't lock it behind a battle pass because then no
Yeah.
one's gonna want to play the game. It's pay to win at that point.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Just
think
because you give it, so you go.
I was gonna say, like, as much as I hate Apex Legends for ruining my mental health, I do think they had one of the better battle passes I've experienced.
Yeah.
Like,
It
that,
says
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do one entirely, you'll afford the next one, no problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big thing
Well,
I liked about
also with
Apex is like if you buy a battle pass and you play it through, you will have money for the next battle pass plus a little extra.
and I like that as well. The fact that if you buy one, then you get all of them, which Overwatch also didn't do that. You only got like a couple different tiers where you got paid currency, and the rest of them you just had to buy more paid currency the next time a battle pass came out. But Apex specifically, I like the way that like everything in the battle pass you can get and it's just cosmetics. Nothing in the battle
Yeah.
pass actually changes the game experience at all.
Yeah, it's just you get better skins, like more legendary
Right.
skins, and like cooler voice lines and stuff like that. But it's like nothing that affects the game. It's just like a,
Exactly.
aesthetic stuff.
Yeah.
Or I think that I think that the way that Splatoon does the battle pass, where you just buy the game and everything within the battle pass is free, and it'll change
As
the
long
game,
as
but
you're
you can,
grinding it
yeah,
out. Yeah.
as long as you go on and get one win a day, you can get the battle pass easily. Like it's
No,
not a problem.
I 100% agree with you. If I paid $60 for the game, your
There
battle
should not
passes
be
should
any.
be free for these seasons.
Yes,
Yeah.
There
every
should not
single
be
time.
any content locked.
Which is actually my biggest complaint with Chivalry is I got on and it's like a $60 game normally. I think I got it for like $20. It was on Steam sale. Um,
And they had a battle
but
pass.
I got on and it was basically you had to pay $15 of currency in order to actually afford the battle pass.
Good
Nice.
lord.
You could get the battle pass for free, but then you had to get like a billion.
Oh, you
I
gotta
think it's
you gotta play a
actually
million hours.
yeah, I think it's actually 1 billion unpaid currency equals 1,000 paid currency.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's that was my biggest complaint with it, but other than that, I had a lot of fun playing it.
I think another one
Can't-
that's really good is Rocket League
Mhm.
Rocket League does a pretty good job with it, yeah.
because that
Because
one,
none
like,
of the different cars actually affect it.
yeah, like the
Yeah,
car,
you
like
get new cars, but
yeah, like you get new cars and you can get like cool limited stuff like the NASCAR ones or like like I freaked out when they had the Type R and a bunch of others. Fast and the Furious
oh, dude, that was actually
crossover
pretty
and
cool. And I don't
F1
even like
crossover
Rocket
and
League. Yeah,
like
they've
it's
done some really cool crossovers, but
and also like none of the ones that they give affect like the
Mhm.
game meta that much because like if
No,
you're really in it
'cause-
if you're really in it trying to be super good, you're not going to play those cars anyway. You're going to play the cars with the best meta, which you have access to from the very beginning of the game.
Mhm.
yep.
And it's like
'Cause
so
none of their
unintrusive.
cars, yeah, and none of their cars like drastically change. It's like maybe I don't know the exact number of body types, but
Yeah, there's
they
only so
all
many
fit
body
into a
types. That's
certain
right. Yeah.
mold.
Yeah, every car is based on a body type that you can get from the start of the game.
Yeah.
Like it might be slightly different in shape and stuff. And if you really want to, play competitively with it, you're going to have to learn the differences. But most people are just going to play with stock bodies anyway.
Mhm.
Nope.
And then the rest is just, like cool, again, just like cosmetic stuff, tires and wheels and trails and hats and
Yeah, the
colors
little yeah.
stuff.
None of it actually matters at all.
Yeah.
I think one of the games that like how they do the battle pass is multiverses.
Multiverses
Because-
actually has a pretty good battle pass. I can't
Yeah.
lie.
Like it's
Yeah.
honestly and it's player friendly. Like, and now like they updated it, so if you miss a battle pass, you can go back, and if you want to buy like a specific skin or something for like however much, you can now just buy it.
Yep.
That's
a lot
awesome.
better.
I think that's really good. Yeah.
That's a good example.
The
of
the
what I
annoying
was
thing
talking
about
about.
Apex's
Mhm.
store was like, so not only were some skins locked to a battle pass, but also like certain legendary skins would only be available for a
Also,
couple
all
days
the
at a
skin
time.
trails or
Yeah.
tricks. The
Yeah,
great
yeah.
pendulum thing
Mhm.
is only in that second
Mm.
battle pass. If you could go and just buy that,
Yeah, like after
I
the
know that.
season was over,
Yeah.
just have access to it because like they do recycle that stuff through the store, but it's only like one thing and it's only for a couple days at a time and they never tell what's going to be coming. Like it's
Yeah,
just kind of a random
exactly.
thing. So like
Yeah, they're
you
like,
have a
hey,
chance to buy
FOMO.
some legendary stuff standalone, but that, you know, it's like a lottery system.
All right.
Yeah.
So now that we've covered a few different ones, I do want to cover one more, and then we'll answer the question. So like, based on the time idea, Fortnite's is actually good on that. Some guy ran it. He completed the full battle pass on the last day in 7 hours.
Wow.
Dang.
That, that's very efficient.
Yeah.
Because I think
I know
with
we like.
Splatoons, yeah, we do like to shit on Fortnite. Um, with Splatoons, you cannot do that. It is
No.
guaranteed you will not be able to do that.
Yeah.
So
Um,
what
especially
makes
the way
Yeah. Splatoons is gonna take a while because you don't get that many points
you
after
get
your
the
daily
one
you
win.
bonus, and then yeah, for
you
the
Yeah.
day, and
essentially,
then
if you're going for actual like pointage,
Hmm.
you don't even get a choice. You have to do ranked if you're
Mhm.
trying
also
to not do it with all the dailies.
also Splatfest help a lot.
Not as much
Splatfests
as
are
ranked
amazing
though.
for it,
They are
yeah,
good.
but they're still better than nothing.
I
That's
think
true. They're better than Grisco because Grisco is
Yeah.
300
Oh,
points
Grisco is
around.
horrid, dude. Oh my god.
I saw people towards the end of the last season that were like, I still don't have it, and I play Grisco every day. I'm just like,
Yeah, it's
it is
because you played
it give
Grisco. You have to,
yeah,
dude.
you
yeah.
have
I
to
mean,
do a regular
Grisco will
round.
typically give you
that
the
brings up
win
another point though
easily.
about Splatoon. Is should Grisco have the same value as PvP?
I would
Well, I
say
mean Nintendo
yes.
wants it to be, but should it be is a different question.
Exactly. Should it be?
I don't think so. I don't think it
It's
I
should be
don't
an
think so.
inconsequential
skills.
amount. Like I think it should be
I
a portion that
Yeah.
matters, but it not is like
But I
as
I
don't think it should
think
be
important.
as much. I mean,
Yeah.
not
I
having
think if
to
you win,
fight players is
yes, but it also
obviously
takes longer,
easier.
so it should reward you more than 900 because you get
Maybe.
what 800 for a win.
You mean like doing one salmon run takes longer than one turf war?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
like
Okay.
you should be able to get more points
How
for
many points do you get for one turf war?
I think it's 600 for inking and
Uh-huh.
then uh
Some amount for just playing it, and you
yeah,
get
I think you get 1500 between the two. I don't have a
Gotcha.
screenshot of it though, so I'm not 100% certain.
okay.
Um, I think that sounds right. But that's 3 minutes, for
Yeah.
potentially 5 minutes or however long it takes you to get through overtime
Freaking
and
30
ranked.
seconds for all of our matches today.
Yeah.
Say if y'all
Dude,
if you lose then
No, we were getting bodied by so many bosses
Dude,
just spawning all at
Yeah,
the
dude,
there's
same
we were having
time.
like
frame
Mhm.
drops like hell. We were getting like 10
there's
frames
so
a second.
really
it was insane,
because there's so
that
many bosses
sucks.
where like it was a PowerPoint slide, dude. It was
especially in Cooper's. I'm sure.
I blame the blaster.
Since
dude, and I was
Mhm.
stocked too. Like
True.
I wasn't handheld, I was stocked and it was still oh my
Yeah,
lord.
but your
Yeah, I
Switch
looked
was
in the
still
app.
the
The
oldest.
weapons today were
Mhm.
god awful, dude.
They
They were so bad.
It was a bad combo, yeah.
Yeah. They're
Especially,
They're
well,
not
fine the
just
bad.
Big
first two
Swig in
rounds.
general is horrid. Like the only thing Big Swig is good for is inking, and in Salmon Run it doesn't matter how much you ink because it's just gonna get covered back up.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
they're not bad, but I think with that group all together, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Two weapons that essentially don't do all that much are not great.
Well,
Not
you
Yeah.
had one that could do a lot of damage, but it's very slow, so you could like take out the bomb immediately.
Let's say Blaster's pretty good though. I mean it's slow as hell, but and doesn't have much coverage, but the amount of damage that you can do with it is actually very good. If you
Those
just sit
two
near the big
together,
swig
but
player.
just those two together usually balance them out, each
Yeah.
other out, Big Swig and Blaster. But the problem was, so you had a good splatter shot, but then you had the other weapon that was not.
The 92 gal.
Yeah. Yeah, the 92 gal is just really slow. Doesn't feel good to use, in my opinion.
No. Like, and I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if you win with a bad weapon set, it's you still basically could have gotten through 2 rounds of turf war and gotten, almost
True.
3 times as much point wise.
All right.
Which actually, should you get more points if it's a worse weapon set?
I don't know
like
how they.
They
having,
won't judge that, but you probably should. But they're
I
not going to
mean,
put that into the game.
yeah, but they know the community thoughts about different weapons, and in making the games and making the
You should
weapons,
know
they
which
should,
weapons work
yeah, they
together.
should know what weapons are good and what weapons
Well,
are.
then you've got the random day where you get all the different weapons, which is
True.
where that
Which
would be.
that would be pretty hard to judge. You're right.
Okay. So let's answer the question. What makes a good battle pass?
A
No
long
major
season,
game meta changes.
no
Yep.
meta changes.
I think
I
Because
definitely. Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Cooper.
I think one thing for battle passes is like the more specific things you have to do, the worse it'll be
That's a
overall.
good point. So
which
Yeah.
like
doesn't
Yeah.
more
You should just be able to play the
generically
game.
open. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of
Anybody
having to
should be able to
focus
do
on
it,
certain
not
challenges.
like Rocket League's Lo-Fi where it was like, hey, get 15 assists to get
Yep.
this item.
Yeah, like so stuff you
Yeah,
already do
that's-
in the game.
Yeah, like
No, I had a hard time getting assists.
yeah,
Really?
I had to help out a
Yeah.
good bit. Yeah, because some of them were pretty
Tests are pretty hard, and yeah.
Like and
Like if-
setting up like the thing is like with randoms because me and Alice didn't play together, so we had two randoms and like setting up for an assist and then your random to be like be goalie, both randoms being a goalie. It's like what the hell.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
no, it's
Yeah,
whack.
I would
Rocket
have
League
rather
is.
Rocket League have been a point-based system for all of them.
I'm just
definitely,
bad at Rocket League in general, but yeah.
True, me
like
too, me too.
Assists are especially hard.
like Apex for example, like trying to get kills with a red Kraber weapon or one something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I was gonna say like that's probably the biggest
Apex
detractor
is-
of Apex's
yeah.
system was that they have those like
You have to get all the
missions and
stars, and then yeah.
yeah, and like when you do that, you encourage people to play the game wrong. So
Yep.
then
Yeah.
then like either you get matched up with people that are just trying to do challenges and don't
Challenges.
participate in the actual game, or you're the guy doing that and your teammates are super pissed.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Well, then there's
that-
also the
that's
argument to
actually-
be made that there's no wrong way to play a game. You just play it. Like, because I don't enjoy playing Apex super competitively. I just load in and shoot some shit. Like,
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
like
really
yeah,
care.
like that's what pubs are for. Like if you're gonna play serious, then just
Yeah.
go to ranked.
Exactly.
That's a really
Definitely.
good point, Cooper. So a good battle pass. So we've got more general, like any person playing today could do it.
Yeah.
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 And then
Yeah.
what was the
No
one
serious meta game changes.
Yeah. No.
No
No
meta
meta game
game
changes for the
changes.
pay to win part because
being
you
able
can
to?
change the game with the battle pass is kind
So
of
this
stupid.
one's
Like-
not going to go for all of them, but like one of two ways to be able to, or yeah, for any of them, just one of two ways to be able to access any of the old content. Either it goes to the store like multiverses, or you can
Mhm.
play the old battle pass
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
at any
supposedly,
point.
I don't know if it's any point, but supposedly that is what Splatoon's gonna do once
I know, but like,
the battle
Oh, God.
passes run out.
so let's
Is
say,
so after the 8th one,
They're gonna make you
supposedly
be able
gonna
to pay through it,
recycle it.
or
Yeah, you're gonna like just they're gonna recycle through them.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's cool.
at least that's what everyone's thinking. There's no confirmation on that, but there's only 8 battle passes.
Well, there's
All right,
probably
so
not gonna be confirmation
l-
on that.
let's hit these two then. Either Like Splatoon, where it's you bought the $60 game, you should be able to access the battle pass, no problem.
Yep.
Or like the Apex way of you bought one battle pass, you will be able to afford the next one
If you
because you
complete
If
bought
you
it.
finished it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you actually played
Or
it,
actually, I don't think
you're
you
good.
have to finish it all the way.
No, you don't, but-
you get $1 every 10 levels, and it's $10 for the pass, something like that. And there's 120 levels, but you only have to do the first 100 to get
Yeah,
enough
but the
money.
last 20 are
Yeah.
2 items.
Yes, skins.
Yeah, the last 20 years, not that much stuff.
Yeah. So that's another good point is something like that. What else did we cover? So I actually like Fortnite's that it's fast.
Yeah,
You
the
can
fact
do
that
it
it's
in,
7 hours, like
if
that's
you
how
can
long
do
it
the
takes.
full
Is
battle
really
pass
nice.
in 7 hours, then
Yeah,
I would.
mean, well, for a game like Fortnite that's been out for so long at this point, like the base gameplay hasn't really all that much changed. Like there's new mechanics and stuff,
Yeah,
but like
there's
there's not enough to keep that game fresh on its own. So keeping
Yeah.
battle passes short and constant is a good way to like
Yeah,
keep the
But,
player
yeah.
base stimulated.
I would rather battle passes
True.
be short. Like
Yeah.
most of them are like
Same.
you're going
I
to
agree.
need to grind out several like every day of the season.
Well,
if you want-
especially
Like-
because there's so many battle pass games now. Like that's the whole thing with gaming these days is it's gonna have a battle pass. If they're
Mhm.
all gonna take you several days worth of grinding in order to
You're never
actually
gonna
get
get to
to
play
the top
everything.
tier, yeah, you're never gonna want to play that game because you're just gonna spend all your time grinding the battle pass. And you're never gonna have any fun playing the game itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But, like,
That's why I
now-
hate battle pass system in general. But
No, I'm with you 100%.
Like it's weird, right? Because like obviously I'm playing Splatoon 3 more than I played 1 or 2 because of the battle pass. But like
Yeah.
it also should not be, oh, if you don't play, all 90 days of a season, which neither season so far has had, the full set because February is short and the
We
first
started
season,
later in September.
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's like the with the fact that the daily win essentially you have to play ranked if you want a full level, guaranteed.
Yep.
Because otherwise you have to play 2 rounds of turf war and get a win on one of those. Obviously, like stuff like that, where it's like, great. Because yeah, obviously they want you to play for Splatfest and Big Run, but those are so few and far between that even then you're still gonna have to grind it out.
Yeah, true.
Like
Yeah.
having, I mean, because a lot of other
Well-
games do their battle passes with the events, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, also that's another thing with Apex is when the special events come out and you get the special event skins and everything, and you're grinding those, they also count for battle pass credit.
Yeah.
that's true.
So
If you're gonna have special battle passes, you should have it count towards the other
Yeah.
one as well.
yeah,
Definitely. And like, speaking of like Apex and like battle passes like that, the problem is like it's usually gonna be like the only game you're playing. Because like I remember grinding out season 9, for example.
oh my God, you played nothing but Apex.
I,
Dude.
literally
I-
that was
Yeah.
I mean, me too. When I was heavy into Apex, I was playing that
Yeah.
thing every day.
Yeah, to get the battle pass, you have to play it
Literally,
so
usually for
much.
hours.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
That's how I
That
got
was what
the,
I said. I was like, they need to be short to earn everything, not.
Yeah, short,
Yeah,
easily
I
obtainable,
definitely
but
agree
not
with that.
without challenge.
I think.
Yeah.
I think what they should start doing at most is a week that you had to grind it out.
I don't even
No.
like that because of how many games
that's-
now have it. I think
Oh,
it should
true.
stop. I think it should stop at a day. If you have to grind it for more than like 24 hours,
it's too
that's
long.
absurd.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Okay. Yeah.
As is 24 hours is too long.
Yeah, 24
Like,
hours I'd even say is too long. Like
I-
24 hours straight of gameplay is a lot of gameplay.
So let's see, right? I got the Splatoon 3 all level, all the way to level 100 before I think before Alex and Haley came down in October, right?
Right.
So less than a month. But I was playing like every single day for hours. Like if I had a chance during like while I was working from home, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna sneak in 2 matches here. Like it should not be so
Rigid.
enormous that
Yeah.
I feel like I have to, because I
Yeah.
mean I have
Yeah.
seen a lot of people complaining about how much effort the battle pass takes, but
Yep.
it's even this isn't the most egregious battle pass. It's just it should be a full level for a daily win. Like that's what they want. They want you to play the dailies and they want
Yeah.
you to play the Splatfest.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
just
like,
a little too much.
yeah. And adding on to
Well,
that,
I
it's
mean,
like,
even
oh,
if
sorry.
you no, go
You
ahead,
got
because
it.
I got to do no, I got to do a couple calculations right quick in my head.
Yeah, you good. Okay.
But then I got
So
The
like
math.
yeah,
going off of that, like like you said, sneaking in a few matches. I'd rather have it be that where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I got time, I'll do it, rather than oh my god, I have to make time for this or I'm not gonna get everything.
yeah. Well,
Mm,
with the Splatoon Battle Pass, if you do it turf war specifically, let's assume that you get it one level per game of turf war, like per daily win. Then that's still 3 minutes per game, and there's 100 tiers to that pass, so it's 300 minutes
And
of
that's
game of playing Splatoon just to get to the top tier.
Right, 5 hours.
that's not
Yeah,
even
it's
physically
5 hours.
possible
5 hours,
because
like
over the course
playing
of 3 months,
over the course of 3 months.
and there's not even
Right.
a
It
100 days in a season, so you
But that's
Splatoon
can't
3
get it
that's also if you win every day. Like you get the daily
every
win.
first round.
That's the only game you play that day is the win.
Splatoon 3's battle pass is closer to 10 hours, which is okay. But
Uh,
I still think
well,
it's fair, but it's
that's assuming you're getting
yeah, that's assuming you're
the
making
daily wins,
yeah,
because you
you're
I
making
still
good on
assume
the
if you're
daily wins.
going for the daily for the battle pass though, you're gonna get that daily win.
Well, sure, but
but like
also
you
Okay, so
definitely
let's
have to
double
do
it
more than
again,
that.
saying it's pretty bad and it's going to be 20 hours. Yeah, like that's
yeah,
approaching that
yeah,
day
It's
limit that we were talking about, but it's also over
mhm.
3 months. So,
yep.
I mean,
I
you're
I
mean,
talking about
know
a single
You've
week of
gotta
part-time
link.
job work for 3 months to get it done.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's that crazy.
I don't think it's horrible for sure, but I do like just sitting there thinking about it. It's a lot of time over the course of a long time that you're
mhm.
spending just getting
Yeah,
a
see,
win and
that's
then
I did enjoy that about Apex's dailies was that it wasn't a win a game, it was a play a game.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because that
yep,
Which
then you get it down to a lot closer to what you're talking about, where it's guaranteed every day that you're going to get it because you play. It doesn't matter if you played it. That's the goal.
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
were absolutely dog shit. You got last place because you jumped off the map. Here you go. Here's your dailies.
what I would
Exactly.
never ride that airplane all the way to the end of the map and then
Oh,
fall.
never, never.
Punch whoever is AFK.
Yeah, get my
What
daily
do you
kills
mean
for
they
the
went
day.
AFK because the server broke? You got me.
Going Ocean, boys.
Oh yeah,
Forgot
let's
about going. I
go.
forgot about Going Ocean. That's good.
All right. Any other things we think make a good battle pass? I think we've
That's
covered
Well,
a
I
lot
see
of.
here it says how long is a season? We didn't really talk about that too much. We talked about how much time you have to play in the game, but how many tiers do you think a season should be? I mean,
I
I
standard would
think
be
the
around
roughly it
season
should
100.
be
length
a
should be
tier a day.
At
Okay.
So if you
most,
have
it should be a
100,
tier a day.
so if you have 100 tiers, it should be 100 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many tiers do you think there should be? Because I personally, I mean, standard is like 100
I
tiers,
think
but I think
30ish,
short
30
and
to
sweet, like I think it should be
30.
around. You think 30?
Yeah,
I'm trying to find one.
I
and
think
you
it
can
just
I
cut
think
out
depends
a
on
lot
how
of the.
long, like how much content there is, should be a direct correlation to how long the season is. I don't
Mhm.
really
this
know
is
what
true.
that ratio, that golden ratio is. Like, I don't think I could put a number on it, because like Splatoon has
But a
long
lot of
seasons,
the.
but also not that much changes, and Fortnite has super short seasons where not that
A
much
lot
changes,
changes.
and like both of them have good and bad parts to them. So it kind
Yeah.
of depends more on the game because like some games can work really well with long seasons and some need much quicker seasons.
I think a
Because
lot
it's the
of
only way
games
to
have
keep
a lot
people
of
interested.
stupid things though, like included in their battle pass just to expand, bloat
Oh
the
yeah,
Content.
filler material.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think
it's
like the sweet
like
spot
Apex's stickers.
Yep.
Yeah.
sticker. Yeah. Okay. I think like for me, the sweet spot is probably around like 70 tiers, and you have like a month and a half worth of time to do it, assuming we're following all the guidelines that we already said makes a good battle pass previously. I
mm.
think that gives you plenty of time to knock out the 70 tiers,
So a
and
month and a
70
half,
tiers
but
gives you um
Content.
plenty of rewards while also not being like super long to where you feel
Yeah,
like you gotta,
overbearing.
yeah.
Definitely.
And if it's 70 tiers, there's less time in between each one. So you get this one and then another one comes out. You get more stuff that's part of a different thing. I don't know. It just,
so
in my
70
head,
tiers,
70
but at
tiers.
max, if you're just that bad,
Yeah,
24 hours, but not even anywhere
right,
close to 24. More like
right.
15 max.
Exactly.
Mm.
I mean, I in my head, that seems reasonable. Seems like a good way to do it.
No,
But
yeah.
No, actually, yeah, because like I've gotten a few different battle passes. I think one of my favorites is
That would put you
Brawlhalla.
closer to Among
Brawlhalla
Us's
has a
COD.
50, or is it 75?
Brawlhalla's
Brawlhalla's
is,
is 50.
wait, I thought it's 85. Wait,
Oh no, yeah,
I just
sorry.
know it's below 100. That's all I
It
know.
is
but
very
yeah, but
high because you've got the really cool skin at the top.
you always have like but there's so much stuff in between for the free and paid, to where it actually
Yeah,
feels fair, and it's pretty.
yeah.
I mean, obviously having to play the different characters is kind of like Apex again, but this time at least it's not with a team,
Right.
which helps a
Mm.
lot. But
Well, I will say one thing that Apex does in that regard that makes it actually pretty approachable is with the different characters where like you have to play as a different character, they always make sure to have one of the free characters in the quest. So you can always
Mm.
do it if you haven't gotten another character yet,
like
Oh, I
which
do want to
is really good.
I do
definitely,
want to say one more thing. So
What's up?
like let's take like an XP example. So Apex has its stars, but like Multiverses has an XP bar. And it's the dumbest thing I've
Hmm.
ever seen. As
yeah,
because it grows every level, so every level you've got to grind out more.
Yeah, I don't like progressive battle pass. I think you should set the XP counter, quote unquote, and then once you reach it, you get a level. Once you reach it again, you get another. Once you reach it again, you
Exactly.
get another.
Not I
It
earned a
shouldn't
thousand
be.
XP on this one. Oh, now it's 1,100.
Yeah, the XP
yeah,
Yeah.
requirement should not be exponential. I don't like. I don't think that's a good way to make it a game.
No, because that just
no,
like it's increasing the grind time.
Yep.
That's because
You're
like
not an RPG. You're a battle path. That I
Yep.
or realistically a shooter.
yeah.
True.
Most likely it's a shooter.
True.
Like like Splatoon's is 9,500, right? That is 4 ranked knockouts, which is, I mean, potentially as little as like 30 minutes with transition times and whatnot. But like
Probably not though, but yes.
probably not, but that's still, you know, manageable.
Hmm.
It's not, oh, here's, 200,000 uh to get from 90 to 91 because we're an RPG now.
Right.
yeah, for real.
Yeah, so set level. Even if the set level would maybe put it higher if it was not the progressive, which it won't because the progressive ones usually are way more exponential. Like you get
Hmm.
past a point and it's like, damn, I'm earning the same amount I did for the first 50 levels.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot nicer.
Like it
No
should not.
exponential. Just the same for the entire time.
Yeah. I
Like
think that's how it should be.
that's why I like. I don't really care for Apex anymore, but I do like how they did their battle
It's just earn
pass.
10 stars, here's a level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It it should never be here's grinding for the sake of we need the player base to stay high, because sooner or later, it's gonna fall off.
Yep.
Agreed.
Um, and then I do actually have one more question. Is so you know how some games like Apex and Rocket League they'll do like the weekly quest. What do y'all
Mhm.
think of that? Do y'all think you should be able to just unlock stuff like for specific stuff where it says use a certain gun or whatever or do a certain trick? Do you
No,
think
Long
I
as you
already
can, as long as
said
you
there
can
should be. Or go
get.
ahead, Kyle.
No, you got it.
Oh, I already said I think you should be able to do it just by general play and not have to play very long.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
same thing. As long as you can still get the battle pass without having to do them, and that's
Mhm.
just a helpful little bonus, I think sure, why
Yeah,
not?
like if you want to play the game
Okay.
more or like introduce
Right,
challenge, then you can do them, but you don't have to.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. As long as you can still get it without having to do the challenge, then I think the challenges are perfectly fine to implement in the game, and you can give a nice XP bonus or just an additional reward if you happen to complete the weekly or if you go for the weekly, but you don't have to in order to get the battle pass done.
Yeah, it can only help you. It can't hurt you.
Right,
That'd be
exactly.
nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And to answer the fourth bullet, I think that would actually make it more incentive to try the weeklies out if you get a free thing to go along with the battle
Yeah, because
pass.
it's a lot easier to do that stuff
Yeah,
when you have a nothing to lose mentality. It's just more
exactly.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of
Exactly.
if I don't do this, I'm not gonna reach that battle
Yeah.
pass.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap the show up for me
Right.
this week.
But I want to hear
Oh,
real
you
quick.
got one more?
Companies, take what we said, put that in your battle pass, and
Yeah.
For
I hope you guys are taking notes.
It will be
For
attached.
Hear me
real.
out. Hear me out. Don't do a battle pass and just have one be
Mm,
oh,
unlocked.
true, yeah.
Ooh.
Don't do a battle
bingo.
pass.
There's this thing called DLC, which you're way more likely to make money off of just releasing bulk content than just
Amiibo.
yeah
Yeah.
than
Hey
you are with a
yo.
battle pass.
Yeah,
Facts.
nail. Good job, Cooper. Just don't have one. But if you are gonna have one, we have given you the steps to success on what would make a good one.
Yeah, we're the
Exactly.
all-seeing eye here.
Exactly.
We play enough games. We know what
Someone had
we
to
know what we're
say it.
talking about.
Someone had
Yeah.
to say
Everyone thought it, but someone had to say it, and we are those someones.
it. All right, but yeah, that's gonna wrap this episode up here for us this week. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Again, share us with a friend. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Maybe not for long though. We might be switching because Elon is Elon. And yeah, we'll see you back here next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
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 Bye.